It's Happiness, a polka documentary, takes viewers on a behind-the-scenes tour of polka festivals around Wisconsin, including Pulaski Polka Days, right here in northeast Wisconsin. The documentary approaches the genre and dancing community with a fresh eye. Not only is Pulaski Polka Days featured, but so is 5-year-old Zach Brichkowski of Pulaski. His dad is here, Bruce, right over there. Hi, Zach. How you doing? Good. Good deal. And the producer and director are with me, too. Craig DiBiase and Tim Gable join me now. Craig here, Tim there, and they're here, the producer and director. All right, got everybody squared away now.
Good morning.
We're going to hear from you in a second, Zach, okay? I don't mean to turn my back to you, but I'll get back to you in just a moment. But I want to talk to you guys because coming up this weekend, you're going to have a screening of the documentary in Pulaski, right? Tell me a little bit about it.
Correct. Yeah, this Saturday night at 7 o'clock, we'll be screening the film at the Pulaski Middle School. And it's kind of an exciting thing. We did a lot of filming at Pulaski Polka Days, so it's nice to kind of go back and show the film there after so many people have asked, you know, hey, when can we see the film? When can we see it? We heard about it, you know, so now they get a chance to see it on the big screen.
And Tim, give me a little bit of a background of how you guys got involved in this thing.
We were doing a spec commercial a couple years ago, and John Pinter, who was actually dancing in the clip earlier, he's the president of the Wisconsin Polka Boosters, and he came up and asked us if we'd ever thought about making a movie about polka. And we said no. But we started going to
why would we, right? At
yeah,
first?
right. So we went to a couple polka events, and slowly but surely over the next probably 2 or 3 months, we're like, all right, there's something here.
What was the surprising thing to you, Craig, as you went through this process?
Well, it was funny. We first shot at a couple different festivals where it was an older audience. The people there were pretty much, I'd say, our combined age, and then maybe another 20 years on top of that. So when we kept hearing about Pulaski Polka Days, everybody said, oh, there's young kids there, there's young people there. And we're like, well, you know what, we've got to go there and film. And we did, and our intentions were to go there for just Thursday night and film for a few hours. And we actually found ourselves there through Sunday afternoon, just following different people at the festival.
And because I'm sure that you got a lot of people thinking you were going to make fun of the polka, and did you get that, Tim?
Yeah, a lot of times when we first met people, I mean, we're younger than the majority of the people at the festivals, and so we were met with some, you know, questioning looks. But after a while, like, we became pretty popular within the kind of the polka culture, and especially within
folks,
the state.
aren't they?
Yeah, very much so.
Really
And they were extremely helpful, and once they saw that we were doing, you know, a good thing, they warmed up to us.
And Craig, your documentary, what makes a documentary a real good watchable documentary?
Well, to be honest, I have watched a lot of documentaries, and I really have a tough time sitting through an hour and a half or 2 hour documentary. And that was something that we were kind of worried about going into this being our first documentary. And I think what kind of takes it all the way through are the characters. And in this film, we have just people that are so interesting for one reason or another, and you're just kind of drawn to them, why they're so attached to this music, and it almost keeps them going at this point in their life.
And Tim, is there a narrator in this documentary, or is it just totally told by the people there?
Yeah, just totally told by the people, just the stories of the polka people.
And congratulations, because you guys did pick up an award at an independent music festival. Tell us about that.
That was actually this past September. There was a film festival in Louisville, Kentucky called the Bluegrass Independent Film Festival. And we were fortunate enough, we actually beat out 20 other films at the festival to win Best Documentary.
That's pretty exciting. It was quite an honor.
Yeah, congratulations. And
thank you.
It's coming up this Saturday?
Yes, this Saturday at 7 o'clock. And we're going to have some music beforehand by this young gentleman over here.
Now I can talk to you, Zach. How you doing?
Good.
So when did you start playing drums?
Well,
Let me push this out of the way and I'll talk to you here. When did you start playing drums?
maybe when I was 3 or 2.
Is that right, Dad?
That's about two, yeah.
Now, Bruce, you play with the Marshik brothers, right?
Correct. I'm the drummer for the Marshall Brothers, yes.
And did he just start? I mean, did Zach just pick up the sticks one day?
It was all natural for him. We put the sticks in his hand one day, and he just, by listening and looking and watching, he picked it up all by himself. Doesn't have a lesson in him yet, but it's all natural right now.
Have you seen yourself in this film yet, Zach?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Good.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
Like to see yourself on the big screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe this is a career, Dad.
It could be.
Yeah. Zach, can you sit down there and play us a little bit as we go to break? And how much of the Pulaski Polka Days do we see in this film?
It actually comes more towards the end of the film, and the segment's probably about 10 minutes long or so. And again, it's just proving the main point that there is a younger generation out there enjoying the music.
A very young generation. He was only 4 when you had the film done, right? And
Actually, he was 3.
He was 3.
That's right.
Yeah.
And now, how old are you?
5.
5. Excellent. Well, Zach and Bruce, why don't you take us to break, and what are you going to play?
We're going to play the Zip Zip Polka.
All right, take it away.
Here we go.
This is the all-new CRV, redesigned with a whole new viewpoint on styling and engineering. This is the Ridgeline.
They sound good, don't they?
They really do.
Zach and Bruce Pulaski, and they are featured in the documentary.
It's Happiness.
It's Happiness, which is going to have its premiere on Saturday in Pulaski. So
It's so great that they stuck around too for
Yeah.
that polka music.
I can't play drums like that.
No.
No, I'm not very good at.
Why don't you give Jake a set?
Well, oh yeah. Yeah. I got to ask Bruce if he got any rest as Zach was growing up. Well, he's still growing up, obviously, but when he was real small, pounding on a drum. 10 o'clock this morning, 14 degrees, still a chance of some snow flurries. Happiness, a polka documentary. It's going to be at Pulaski Middle School Saturday. If you want to see the documentary, of course, you heard about it earlier. You heard me butcher Craig's last name. The
What is it?
director, Craig Tobias, is
Okay.
really his last name. But
And
I
who's
called him
over there?
DiBiase. And Tim Gable is the producer, and I want to thank them for joining us, as well as Zach and Bruce Pulaski, and they're going to be taking us to the end of the show. What you playing, guys? Circus Polka.
Polka.
Take it away.